Every single week, people pitch me business ideas, and I want to kind of rate some of the business ideas that I regularly get pitched on the superior through to don't bother tier. And I'm going to go through and I'm going to go and start ranking some of these ideas. So one of the most common ones is an agency. So think about,
first of all, who is he? Who is this guy? This video got something like 5,000 views, of course, 10 times more than mine, but who cares? Actually, I like him so much, but I forgot his name. His advice in general are really good. But what would you do if you forgot somebody's name? Somebody pretty known, pretty famous. Here's what you can do. Take a screenshot of his face, copy it, go to ChatGPT, paste it here and ask who is he, what he does and what's his net worth. Net worth is not important, but sorry, can't help with that. Okay, I'm going to Gemini now because Gemini has better search engine access. And ask the same question, who is he and what's his business? Forget about net worth. All right. Found him, but their business involves prank calls? Dude, I think it's better to just try with the description. Free workshop with Daniel Presley. What? That was an early morning disappointment, ChatGPT.
Guys, I planned for a pretty long video packed with value, education, and real case studies, exactly the steps that we take and we teach our students to make real money. And you, my friend, haven't liked the video yet. May I ask why? Come on, give me some inspiration. Like this video, share with your friends and family, and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Switch on the notification bell button because this is just the beginning. We upload a new training every single day and you want to get notified by YouTube. And the only way to do that is to subscribe to our channel and make sure you ask your friends and family to subscribe as well. And in this way, you also help us get 10,000 subscribers in next 90 days. So go ahead, like, share, and subscribe. Let's go.
A marketing agency, an IT agency, a cybersecurity agency, or most commonly recently is setting up companies with AI as an agency. So I'm going to rank this one as a B. So why did I rate agencies as a B?
All right, first of all, if you are busy at a 9 to 5 or you have an existing business and you want to try something online and that's why you're here, that's a good place to be. You have done the right thing. But before we begin, you and me want to have a common ground. The common ground is the money you want to make right now is in other people's pocket. Who are these people? These people have pain and they're ready to pay for painkiller, which can also be called as product. Once these people, like the real human with eyes, ears, hands and legs, also have money, have a huge pain and they're ready to pay for the product, then these guys are the customers and they have the money that you desire. Now, in order to get their money, you either need to be the product producer or the product promoter, aka also known as affiliates. So your job as an affiliate to know people who have pain, who can blah blah blah, and of course they have money. But as a producer, your main job is to produce the product. So basically, product producing is a huge job, but being a promoter only needs you to know these people and know their pain and know how to speak to them about their pain. However, we got to the point of the people. Now, when he's talking about agencies do not sell products. Agencies sell services. For example, the product installation. For example, the product maintenance, the product transportation. So agencies use their time, energy, and skills to provide these services in order to make money. And that's why it's good, but not the best.
They're great to get started. You only need a few clients. The clients tend to pay up front and then you do the work. You can typically get an agency off the ground with 3, 4, or 5 clients and then you're flying. By the time you get to 15 to 20 clients, it tends to be most agencies get stuck at about that point. There's too many moving parts and it kind of hits a plateau. They tend to top out at $1.5 to $2 million each, and that's fine. Many people have a lifestyle business with that sort of revenue, but an agency is very hands-on, lots and lots of time for money, quite literally time for money, or day rates being sold in most cases. The reason I gave it a B and not a C is actually because every single agency that I've ever come across contains intellectual property that it can then use to scale. So
he is 100% right. And unfortunately, most agencies don't get to that point because it takes a lot of commitment. Guys, at any point of this video, if you think it is a lot of information, you need something simple and you need done for you. 99% 99% done for you because you don't have a lot of time to learn about all different things. You need something simple, step by step, straightforward. Take action and get results. Then try my 99% done for you program. And you can try it by watching a free training video that shows you step by step what we do and how we do with digital products, AI, automated funnel, and how we help 9-to-5ers, business owners like these guys, like yourself, earn this kind of commissions. $500, tons of $500, a lot of $500, again $500, and that's $500, $500 again. Oh, that's $300, $500 again, another $500, $650, $947, $4,590 in passive affiliate commission. And you, my friend, want to achieve something like this, then you should definitely watch the free training. There are two parts in the training. First part, we will show you how we run our digital marketing business with AI and automation, and how we help 9-to-5ers, beginners, business owners like these guys earn this kind of commissions with our 99% done for you system. The video is completely free to watch, and at the end of the video you will learn about our program, how you can join, how you can get benefit of that. So go ahead, watch the free training from this website, moshbarry.com, or click the link in the description or click the link in the bio, and we will see you in the training.
If you can find the hidden agency asset, then you can spin out a product, you can spin out a different type of business. There's plenty of ways that you can then pivot up. They're great for learning, they're great for creating intellectual property. So for all of those reasons, I've given agencies a B. So the next opportunity is a SaaS opportunity. This is software as a service.
Wherever you live or whatever you do, by now you know about SaaS, software as a service. So it is a software, and at the same time, like agency, it's a service, but you don't really have to use your time and energy and skill in order to serve your customer. Instead, the software does this service job. For example, chat bots. I'm sure you have seen chat bots on websites. You can chat with them, and the chat bot is trained to give you answer. A lot of people use these kind of chat bots on Instagram DMs as well. Trust me, serious people don't like them. But from my experience, only ineligible people hate chat bots the most. Professionals don't bother. Businesses don't bother. They know time is important. Business owners don't have time to chit chat with clients, customers, or visitors. So if you ever DM me on Instagram and you get one or two automated message, you get pissed, I am sorry. But that's how it is and what it is. I have a couple of messages automated. Most of them are manual. So if you chat with me on Instagram, that will be somebody real, either me or one of my team members chatting with you. But still, chatbots are software as service.
This is a subscription product where people subscribe monthly or annually in order to get a piece of software, something that's hosted in the cloud. It's typically a database with a user experience. These used to be very, very expensive to build, but now the price of building a SaaS product has come right down through the floor because of AI coding. It's a great business because it's very scalable. You can find customers all over the world and you can deliver value to them all over the world. You can create it once but sell it many different times. If you couple this up with a personal brand that can get the word out, then this is really powerful.
I can show you one example on one of my Warrior Plus accounts. These are my products, mostly software products. And if you just randomly look at this product, the initial sales from the launch was $52,384, but there is a recurring payment. $20,000 in revenue came from recurring. That's a SaaS. Another one did well, $303,000 on the launch and $28,770 from recurring. But this one right here did less on launch, which is $93,000, but recurring was $37,950. Now this one did really amazing. Initially, the launch did $88,897, but later from recurring, we made $48,710. Now you know the power of SaaS.
Downside is you typically have a bit of a J curve. It might take 1,000 subscribers before you break even and then make a lot of profit. But getting to those 1,000 subscribers can be the difficult thing. And that is what we call the J curve. If you can get through that J curve, especially using a personal brand, then on the other side of that, you've got an A business.
So although due to AI coding, building a SaaS is easy, due to that J curve, it's still for serious people, for serious action takers. Tons of people may start and most of them will quit because of the J curve. And that's your advantage.
I'm going to give a SaaS business an A opportunity. The next opportunity we have is affiliate marketing. So
I'm excited. I made all my money from affiliate marketing.
Affiliate marketing is where you're promoting somebody else's thing. Maybe somebody else has created software. Maybe someone else has created created a product. Maybe someone else has a great course that they offer, and you're going to promote that. And I'm going to give
That's not all. You can get affiliates to promote your offers. That's also the power of affiliate marketing.
this a C.
You know what? I do not disagree. Let's hear from him.
And the reason I'm going to give it a C is because it's a great way to learn. It's an early stage opportunity where you're learning about how business might work. You're doing a little bit of sales and marketing, and you're kind of cutting your teeth. You can do it on the side. You can leverage somebody else's brand, someone else's product, someone else's efforts and systems. And in many cases, you can get 20 to 40% of every sale.
Even 50%. In many cases, we paid 60% and even 75%. Heck, a lot of people pay 100% commission for the main offer, the front end offer, because I have to tell you that later.
If you choose carefully what you're going to promote. And there are clever ways to do this. You could host a weekly webinar. You could come up with an online assessment. You could create your own tools for marketing this. You could have your own blog. You could post regularly on social media. So you're learning all of those skills. The reason I've given it a C and not something higher is because it's ultimately not your business. You're promoting somebody else's business. It's very unlikely that you're going to be able to sell this. And when you stop, it's typically going to stop as well, or it's going to fizzle out. The truth is that the same skills that make you a successful affiliate, if you apply that to your own business, you actually get the same levels of growth, but you also get to own the business and you get to own the assets as well. So I'm giving it a C because it's a great place to start and it's a great place to learn. Now the next one.
He portrayed a complete picture of the whole business model. Remember this: money, people, pay, product, producer, and promoter. So the promoters are the affiliates. Now, if you look at it this way, that producers are also using affiliate marketing by using promoters or affiliates to promote their product. And this way they are running their business, making their money. So in affiliate marketing, you do not necessarily have to be the affiliate. You can be the producer as well. And with the power of affiliate marketing, you get your customers. However, when a promoter promotes your product, they also expect you to promote them when they launch their own product. And they should, because of what Daniel just said. And all the sales revenue that I showed you in this account, literally over $5.6 million, most of this came from affiliates. And affiliates took 50% of this revenue. But at the same time, when these affiliates launched their own products, I promoted them as an affiliate and I earned 50% commission. So by having my own products, I had the full control over my business, and also I had other affiliates promoting me. At the same time, I was earning passive revenue by promoting their products as an affiliate. That's why Daniel is 100% right. You should consider yourself creating products as a producer and promote other people's products as an affiliate, both. And you can do affiliate marketing with SaaS business, agency business. At that point, it won't be a C. It will be an A++.
Similar, which is drop shipping. I'm going to give that a C, moving down to a D. I'll actually give it a D. And the reason for that is because with drop shipping, you now have inventory and you have like return.
Wait a minute. No. In drop shipping, you don't deal with inventory, but you need to be aware of your supplier's inventory. Not manage them, but be aware of them.
And you have physical products going out and back. There's a lot more moving parts. There's a lot more things that are going to be difficult. Yes, there's more learnings, but ultimately there's a lot more responsibility, and you're typically talking about products that have very, very low margins. As soon as one of these products becomes hot, several people start selling it in the same way.
That's how dropshipping works. In fact, when you start dropshipping, you look at what other people are doing, other people are selling. That means it's a hot product. Let's try it.
Kind of got that culture of like copying stuff and all of that, very aggressive, and it tends to not be wildly profitable. The majority of the people who make money in dropshipping, they make a little bit of money drop shipping and a lot of money giving courses on how to do drop shipping.
Ha 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 ha. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. I'm not fond of this business model because there are more serious issues around drop shipping. Show you passive income. If you go to my channel and search right here with drop shipping, you will find this video, Quit Drop Shipping if you want to be rich in 2025. It's a 52 minutes long onboarding call recording with one of my 99% done for you program members. He did drop shipping in the past and he lost money, and I explained him step by step details of drop shipping. Yeah, my students get to speak to me one-on-one for 1 hour to 2 hours. In details, it's a one-on-one coaching call when they join the program. So yeah, start with watching the free training.
Now, while we're down in the do not touch territory of D, I'm going to talk about trading. I am not a fan of trading.
All right, he already gave it a D, and I don't like trading as well, because trading means you want passive income. Somebody just told you you can just sit on your computer. As you're already doing it all day long, why not you start trading? You can just check when the price is low, you buy, and check when the price is high, you sell. But it doesn't work that way. You first have to invest your hard-earned money on something that you have zero control of. Somebody out there, you have no idea who they are controlling the prices, and you may burn your investment in a split second. So yes, tons of people made millions, even billions doing trading. I don't know about billions, but millions, yes, of course. My own mentor does it, my friends do it. I do not. I don't want to risk my hard-earned income on something called trading. There are lots of issues with halal and haram, legal and illegal. I don't want to go to that. Trading is absolutely not for beginners. One more warning, because I really don't like trading, and I really don't like people who are concerned about their income, concerned about losing their money. Try trading first. It's unbelievable. Don't just try trading just because you are lazy, just because someone sold laziness to you, and just because someone sold passive income to you. All right, back to the video.
Forex trading, share trading, stock market trading, any of those sort of trading things, these are not good opportunities. The reason for that is trading is a zero-sum game. There are winners and losers and brokers. And essentially, if you're going to be trading, you are going to be trading up against the winners. Now, if I asked you how many points could you score in the NBA going up against professional basketballers, the correct answer is 0. You're not going to score any points if you're playing against professional basketballers, and the same is true if you're trading against professional players. You are essentially going to be feeding them their profits. So I would not encourage anyone to get into trading. I've met some of the world's best traders. These are people who have brains the size of Jupiter. They're very, very focused on numbers and data and logical reasoning. They're incredibly smart, they're incredibly good, and ultimately this is a zero-sum game. You're not adding any value, you're just basically winning or losing, and there's a good chance you're going to be losing.
That was a great summary, an amazing summary. Thank you, Daniel. I can go on and on rambling, ranting about trading, because I see so many people reaching out to me on social media saying, I lost money, I got scammed by trading. No, you didn't get scammed by a seller who sold you passive income or dream or laziness. It's your own laziness. It's your own decision. Somebody said, invest $300 and I will double it in a couple of days. That's you, lazy you, my friend, who bought that. Accept it, admit it, and move on. Think about adding value by working, by hustling. Think about this guy, Daniel. He's like a guru. I know him very well, and his advice are great advice. Why does he make so many videos? Why does he go to podcasts? Because this is how money is made. How many years will you waste searching for stuff that don't exist?
So trading is do not touch. That's a D. Okay, the next opportunity is acquiring a baby boomer business. This is where you are going to find an existing business that's up and running. It's going to have revenues. It's maybe have a few team members. It probably has a history. It's got some database. It's got products and services that it sells.
All right, let me give you a summary. And I actually learned it from him, from his another video that was better explained. Baby boomers are old people who want freedom now. They have business, they made money, they just want to retire or travel, and they have the rights to ask for passive income. So they're looking for people, agencies to take over their business, run their business, make them partners, or even buy their businesses. So you can go meet them, negotiate with them, and find the sweet spot. If you need money, that's not the problem, because in most cases, people do not start and run business with their own money. So you shouldn't be as well. You should pitch it to somebody who has money, who's looking to invest money in some business. You should take that money and invest. Of course, wisely, and make sure you are doing your due diligence, because your investors will be doing their due diligence. But that's a great way to start a ready business.
You can't just get any business. You want to do a good business. You want to be the type of person who's doing a really good deal. But the reason this is an A opportunity is because you're leveraging someone else's 10, 15, 20 years. You're leveraging an existing database. You're leveraging existing revenue, lots of learnings. You're stepping straight into the driving seat of something that's up and running, but you're coming in with fresh energy. If you can add a little bit of media, if you can add some AI, if you can add a CRM system, if you can add some tools and technologies that make this business more scalable, it's really, really cool because it's like starting a marathon at the 24th mile. It's a really, really cool thing to do. And in many cases, I see a lot of people making great money through this opportunity. So at the moment, because there are so many baby boomers and they have 50% of all the value of the economy in their businesses, I'm going to give this an A for opportunity right now. So this one gets an A. All right, jump.
But it is not super A. It is not at the top. So what's at the top?
Right up to the S tier, the superior tier, something that is definitely a great opportunity right now is an AI-enabled SaaS.
All right, I want to stop there because I am already doing it. I am eligible to tell you. So the training video I was talking about all day long, like these guys are making money, so you need to watch this training video. That's the training video. And when you watch the training video, you might have questions. You can definitely DM me on Instagram or Facebook, but there is another great way to know the answers of your questions. For example, here, click here, put your name, put your email, click submit, and now you're going to chat with me, but not me, AI me. You can just say, hey, I don't have time because I have a day job. Can I do this? And you hit enter, then you'll see me replying, actually thinking and typing. And the reply you will see is exactly my reply because it is AI. It's a SaaS, but it's AI powered and it is trained to speak like me. Look at how it started. I completely understand how busy life can get, especially with a day job. But here's the great news. You only need about 30 to 45 minutes a day to follow simple steps in the program. And second, which is the most important, look, AI already wrote the answer. I always highlight it because I trained it to speak like me. That's AI, the power of AI. It said 99% done for you. That's what I focus all the time. Most of the work is automated, which means you can focus on earning while managing your other responsibilities. Think about it this way. What if in just a little bit of time each day, you could start building something that earns you money? Imagine how much easier life could be with a system that works for you while you juggle your job. Now here's the sales part. It is also trained to do the selling like a salesman. Look at this. If time wasn't an issue at all, would you feel confident moving forward with the program? Did you see that? This is how great salespeople speak. They ask you questions, they get your answer, and then they direct you to the right direction. Now I'm gonna say, I'm not sure I can manage 30 to 45 minutes every day, and I want to see what answer I get. Now look, it says, I totally get it. Life is super busy and finding time can be tricky. First, when my objection was the job, I started with the job. But now I'm talking about time, I started with time. Then it goes on. The awesome news is that our program is designed with people like you in mind. Here's how it works. Just 30 to 45 minutes a day, you can achieve the steps in short bursts of focused time. Most work done for you with a 99% of the heavy lifting taken care of, you can make the most out of your time. And then flexible schedule. This is exactly what I need to understand, because if I have a day job or I have a busy schedule, then I need flexible time for this. You can learn and implement at your own pace. Think about it like a little bit of effort each day leading to our real results over time. So if you had a few support tools helping you along the way, would you feel more comfortable diving in? Let's chat about how you can make this work for you. I would say, yeah, tell me more. Here we go. It's halal income principles. Value-driven work, transparency, no riba, no gharar, no haram products, honest marketing. How this works. AI tools support proven system. Why this matters. We believe in creating income opportunities that don't compromise your beliefs. Ensuring your work is halal not only respects your principles, but also encourages a positive and rewarding experience. And then ready to dive in and and every time it's selling as a salesperson, doing the sales on your behalf. Now, this is a SaaS and this is driven by AI. Now, if you look at the price of the most popular chatbots, this one charges $49 a month, another one $49 a month, another one starting from $49 a month to way up to $265 a month, another one $15 a month, and so on and so forth. So it's a great AI SaaS. And the great news, our program members get to use it to sell for them on their behalf. Us, they also get the ownership of this AI chatbot SaaS. Amazing, right? They get even much more. You should seriously watch this video. And if you have any questions, ask me on Instagram or chat with the beautiful AI chatbot to get all your questions answered. Did you like this video? Shout out to Daniel for this amazing video. Everything he said was right. Give him a follow if you want. And if you want to learn more money techniques, watch these videos and these videos. And I will see you on the next one.